Hello and welcome back to the Houston Texans franchise. I don't know about you guys, but I'm ready to get into week one. Before we get into the game, though, we have a couple of things to do. Let's start with a couple of press conferences. They're asking us about Dwight Devine and what we expect from him here in week one. We expect him to show some flashes, but not go out there and just win us the game by himself. Hopefully, he can get those 2 touchdowns and we can beat the Chargers so he gets that goal. Now they're asking us how we're going to beat the Chargers. Well, we're going to go with stifling defense, and first and foremost, we need to stop the run. Herbert's really good. Their passing game's good, but we can't just let them run all over us because then we're letting them do everything against us. So we got to beat the Chargers and allow less than 75 rushing yards. Elijah Wilkinson is going to be missing the game with a hit pointer that he got while practicing. So we're going to turn to Bobby Massey to start week one at right tackle. The newly signed free agent. He has to take on Joey Bosa. So we'll see how that matchup goes in this game. Martin Boyce is the first upgrade of the regular season. We have a couple of them to go over. Boyce is going to be trying to replace Linval Joseph after a year. I think for right now, we're going to try to make him just a pure run stuffer, play alongside Ross Blacklock or whoever else. 2 to block shed, 1 pursuit, and 1 tackle. That's a pretty nice boost. Jimmy Morrissey, who's a backup interior offensive lineman, really needs to work on that power as he's going up against those big defensive tackles. Hopefully he gets a good boost here. You have 4 different attributes: lead block, pass block, power, 2 to run block, and run block power. Bobby Massey gets an upgrade before the game, which is huge. We really need him to handle his job against Joey Bosa. We'll see if we can give him some help. Hopefully he doesn't get destroyed. Let's go agile, and he gets +3 here. 1 pass block, 2 pass block finesse, and a run block finesse. Not too bad. So I think it's time to set our season goal. What do we expect for the year? Last year with a worse roster, we got to 7 wins. Now the next step up from this is to make the playoffs. I don't think we're quite ready to just say we're going to make the playoffs, so we're going to go with the nice modest 7 wins. I think that's where we should be, 7 or 8, maybe 9 wins. Let's head on into SoFi Stadium in this Monday night primetime matchup between the LA Chargers and the Houston Texans, who are on the road with their rookie quarterback. The Chargers are going to start with the ball at their own 25. They give to Eckler on the right side to begin the game, and he's brought down after a short gain of just 2 yards by Cunningham. 2nd and 8, they go empty set. Herbert moving to his right, throwing underneath for Eckler, and he's tackled shy of the sticks up at the 35. 3rd and inches. Give to Eckler again, and he powers through Reed and has enough for the first. As they keep the drive going, this Texans defense is supposed to be a lot better with all these veteran signings and big draft picks. As Ertz has a gain of 4 yards up to the 42. 2nd and 6. Going to keep giving it to Eckler, and he's brought down right at the line of scrimmage. They're going to give him a yard. Now 3rd and 5, where they go back to this empty set look and throw it to Ertz wide open over the middle of the field. He has the first down and is into Texans territory up to the 40-yard line, where they're going to give it to Eckler, and he's up the middle and stiff-arming a man, but brought down from behind. Picks up 6 on the play, already up to 13 rushing yards on this first drive. 2nd and 4, they find Keenan Allen wide open on a deep in, up to the 15. This drive just keeps on going for the Chargers. 1st and 10, Herbert going to go underneath to Keenan Allen inside the 10, down at the 8. He's 5 of 5 so far. 2nd and 3, here's Joshua Kelly tackled right at the marker, gain of 3. 3rd and inches, Herbert over the middle. It's Antonio Gandy Golden down at the 1, tackled just shy of the end zone. It's goal to go, where they go power set. Give to Eckler up the middle, and he's stuffed by Donta Hightower. Making it 2nd and goal. They go empty set. Herbert to the end zone. It's caught by Keenan Allen. Chargers strike here first, take the 7-0 lead on the Herbert to Keenan Allen connection. A simple throw, good route. Pressure in his face didn't matter. The Texans are let out by Dwight Devine, the rookie out of Penn State who missed his combine, but they still took him at pick number 9. We'll see if he performs here underneath the lights in prime time. Come out in an I formation, and Damian Willis is the back, and they give it to him. He has a gain of 4, another one of these rookies on this Texans team that is expected to perform very well, along with Michael Barr, Adam Weiner, and Dwayne Crisp, all these others. It's a 2nd and 6. They're going to play action fake, screen pass to the tight end, but there's no blocking there. They're going to lose a couple. The Texans are facing an early 3rd and long. It's 3rd and 9. Devine over the middle to Adams, and he can't hang on. Throw was a little behind him. He had a clean pocket. This is a catch that Adams probably tells you he should have made. They have to punt, and there's the new punter, Dom Booth, booting this one off to the Chargers. We'll see if he ends up getting a good return across the 30 up to the 35. Not too bad of a punt, but a decent return. The Chargers got the ball back with the chance to go up 2 scores. Here's Austin Eckler up the middle, gain of 8 on the play. 2nd and 2. They're going to give it to him again. No, it's a play action fake. Throw right side. Antonio Gandy Golden breaks a tackle and has a huge gain across midfield up to the 34. It's a tackle you absolutely have to make, and they didn't. Chargers keep moving the ball to throw underneath to Keenan Allen, tackled just shy of the first, as Herbert is 9 of 9. Second and inch is another throw to Antonio Gandy Golden, and he breaks a tackle and is into the end zone. And the Chargers take a 2-score lead here early in the first quarter. The Gandy man showing off here with busting these tackles. I mean, Barr, you got to make this. I know you're a rookie, but that's one you have to make. Putting us in a bad situation, down 2 scores. If Devine and this offense can get going a bit, here's a carry for Damian Willis up to the 33, a good gain of 8 yards. Second and 2, they give it to him again. He cuts back left side and powers up to the 40-yard line. 3 carries, 19 yards. Motioning Cooks from the left, he gets the ball in a sweep. Jukes a man is across midfield. Out of bounds up at the 46, a gain of 14. A big play this Texans offense needed. Tried to get a throw it on first down underneath, and him and Adams had a miscommunication. Ball's incomplete. Second and 10, a throw underneath to Nico Collins. He's brought down by Derwin James up at the 38. Third and 2, a toss right side. Willis has to cut this back, and he's going to lose a couple, bringing up fourth down. The Texans are going to be aggressive. They're going for it here. Devine over the middle, and it's incomplete. Cooks kind of slows his route down, and Devine thought he was going to keep going, I guess. It just didn't work out. Turnover on downs. In the beginning of the second quarter, the Chargers take over with a huge run from Austin Eckler, but there is a flag. I think this is coming back. It's going to be holding on the offense. First and 19. Chargers go back to this empty set. Lob pass right side. It's broken up. Intended for Eckler. Finally an incompletion for this Chargers offense. Second and 19. Nearly intercepted. Moreland should have had it. Would have been a huge play. Probably could have been a pick six even with his speed. Third and 19. Herbert back to throw. Over the middle underneath. That is Eckler. They're going to just pick up a couple and punt it back to the Texans. From their own 28, Devine to throw, looking left side. That is Brandon Cooks, has the first down up to the 44-yard line. Devine's 3 of 6 so far. They're going to hand this off up the middle to James White, but there's really nothing there, just a gain of 1 on the play. Second and 9, Devine moving to his left. He's going to probably take off. There's nobody really there, and he has the first down, goes out of bounds after picking up 11 yards using those legs. A read option, give to Willis up the middle, and he has a gain of just 3 on the play. Second and 7 from the Chargers 41. Devine going to go underneath the left side. That's Willis. He has the first down and is out of bounds at the 27. Drive's going a lot better. Devine going to throw it on first down. A blitz from the Chargers. He goes underneath to Nico Collins. Jadeveon Clowney there on the tackle at the 20. Second and 2. It's an RPO screen pass to Adams. He has a reception up to the 14. No, they call us a run. Another RPO screen pass, this time to Cooks on the other side. And it's a pickup of 7 again. Second and 4. Give to Willis up the middle. He's brought down shy of the first at the 5-yard line. Third and 2. They need to keep this drive going. Willis powering up to the 1-yard line. What a tough run. And a goal to go, though. Second and goal after a throwaway. Give to Willis up the middle, and he's into the end zone with his first career rushing touchdown. And it was an easy one. He will definitely take that, make this a 1-score game. We got to slow down Herbert if we want to have any chance. He's 11 of 13, 119 yards, 2 touchdowns. They give it to Eckler here on first down. Linval Joseph there on the tackle, picking up just 4. Second and 6 to go empty set. They love this. Going right side, and Antonio Gandy Golden wins a jump ball. This man is killing us all over the place. Up to the 46. Give to Eckler. He's across midfield. Up to the 48 in a 6. Second and 4. Herbert underneath for Zach Ertz, tackled right at the marker. They're going to mark him short. Third and 1. Herbert back to throw. Blitz coming. Throwing right side. Nearly picked off. Mike Williams ends up with the throw, and he's going to take this all the way in for a touchdown as the Chargers go back up 2 scores. Now taking a 21-7 lead. You're going to take a risk and go for this interception. You got to at least try to knock it away. That's a huge play for the Chargers. From their own 25, Devine trying to get this offense on track, and it's nearly picked off. Some crazy coverage. He's down on Adams, flies backwards to almost pick this off against Willis. Probably would have been a touchdown if Willis ends up with the ball. It's second and 10. Devine going over the middle there. There's Nico Collins with a good gain up to the 37. Second and 10. Devine going over the middle again. There's Devontae Adams across midfield up to the 49 of the Chargers. They go no huddle, but they ran out of time. It's the 2-minute warning. The swing pass to James White. He has a first down and is out of bounds at the 37. Fine, looking to set up a screen for James White, and he has it. Picks up a few before being brought down by Clowney. 2nd and 6. Fine surveying, going underneath to Puka Williams up at the 26. Now just a minute to go in this first half. Fine, gonna have to keep checking it down. There's James White with a reception and tackled at the 22. They had to take a timeout. 2nd and 6. Devine gonna get hit and lose the football. It's recovered by the Chargers at their 34. A critical mistake right before the half. Not the best blocking, not the best route concept for this play. Unfortunate for Devine. He just gets hit from behind. Dunzel needs to block a little better, but the Chargers have a chance now to go up 3 scores. There's Antonio Gandy Golden yet again. That man just keeps on going up to the 46. Swing pass right side to Eckler. He breaks a tackle from Crisp. He has the first down. A bad angle from Barr. He breaks another tackle inside the 10. He spun down out at the 1. A huge play again for the Chargers. Some poor tackling being put on display by the Texans. I mean, right there's one. A bad angle. Breaks that tackle. Bad angle. And finally, Reed saves a touchdown. But it's 1st and goal from the 1. Herbert throwing left side. Touchdown. Keenan Allen. Another miscommunication. One guy trying to cover 2. Now we're down 28-7. Does Devine have a miracle in him? And this one's caught on the sideline by Brandon Cooks. What a throw and catch to get some momentum going. Pressure in his face. He delivers a strike, and Cooks with a great catch. Still have 2 timeouts and 30 seconds to go. Vine going underneath for Adams, and he hangs on up to the 45 of the Chargers. Empty set for Devine here. He spins out left. He's going to take off and pick up what he can. He gets out of bounds after getting the first out at the 33. Just 16 seconds left in the half. Devine moving to his left. He's going to throw downfield left side. He has Brevin Jordan inside the 5. And is he in? No, he's down at the 1, they say. A quick timeout from the Texans. Just 10 seconds to go. Devine, empty set. Throwing right side. That is James White into the end zone. So they cut the lead down to just 14 before the half. It was a pretty nice, simple throw. Nobody on James White out there, but you will take what you can get the way this Chargers offense is moving it. Chargers lead 28-14 here on Monday Night Football at the half, throwing it all over the Texans. We'll see if the Texans can make a comeback. We are the last game of the week, so we can look around at all the scores. You'll see everybody in the AFC South lost in a one-possession game. So if the Texans can come back and win this, they will have the division lead. They're going to start with the ball at their own 26. Devine going to get hit and dropped. Begin the second half by Joey Bosa, losing 9 on the play. 2nd and 19, the Chargers send a blitz. Devine moving out to his right, throwing down the field. He has a man open. That's Nico Collins with a big gain up to the 47 near midfield. Behind the back, they're going to give it to him on the right side. He crosses midfield and powers through a Charger up to LA's 44. 2nd and inches, they go empty set. It's a draw play for Devine. He has some good blocking and a first down up to the 31. Keep the drive moving. Motioning a receiver from the left side. They're going to play action fake it. Devine has a man open, and he just misses Brevin Jordan. It could have been a touchdown. 2nd and 10. Devine going to check it down underneath for James White. Making 3rd down a little more manageable. 3rd and 4. Devine all day in the pocket. Stepping up. Moving to his right. Nobody's open. He's going to fire to the end zone. It's caught by Brandon Cooks. A risky throw, but it pays off. We are now in a 1-score game, a 21-28 Chargers lead. Good pocket awareness, moving around in it, moving outside, nobody really open. He fires it to the end zone and gets a lucky play, but you will take what you can get. See if the Chargers can answer right back, where the Texans defense decided to show up. Eckler breaking a tackle, but there is a flag. Not going to be holding, yeah it is, moving back. 1st and 17 from their own 18. The draw play to Eckler up the middle, and he's met by Reed. Getting just 2 on the play. 2nd and 16, another draw play to Eckler. Hightower is there, stopping him for a short gain of just 2. 3rd and long, and the Texans get out the field. Herbert, left side is a man wide open. That's Antonio Gandy Golden, and a missed tackle by Barr. Across midfield and deep into Texans territory, up to the 24. Another mistake by this Texans defense. Those are the kind of plays you look back on if you lose a game. You get a team 3rd and long, and they complete a pass like that, as Ertz has a reception and a gain of 4. 2nd and 6. Herbert throwing right side, caught by Mike Williams, and he runs backwards, and they're going to say he got back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 7. Herbert all day in the pocket, stepping up, and he's going to throw this one away. Nobody was open. Bringing up 4th down where they're going to settle for a field goal and take this 2-score lead, going up 31-21. See if the Texans can answer and maybe make this a 3-point game. And it's a fumble by Divine, recovered by Patrick Ricard to keep possession. But this is a near butt fumble situation. I think that was supposed to be a handoff, miscommunication of some sorts. 2nd and 14. Divine looking over the middle. He had a wide open man and he missed him. Nico Collins could have made it 3rd and short. Instead, it's 3rd and 14. Divine deep down the field is a man wide open across midfield. That's Brevin Jordan, and there's nobody between him and the end zone as he showboats his way in. And the Texans have just made this a 3-point game. It's felt like nothing has gone right for the Texans, but somehow they're still down just 1 score. I mean, Chargers defense parts like the Red Sea. Brevin Jordan with an easy catch, showboating his way into the end zone. Got to stop Justin Herbert, though. 20-23, 307 yards, 4 touchdowns already. Still plenty of game left. Gonna throw this underneath to Keenan Allen on 1st down up to the 30-yard line. 2nd and 5. Gonna hand this off to Eckler, and he is stuffed in the backfield. There is Ross Blacklock with a huge tackle, bringing up 3rd down. 3rd and 6. Herbert throwing over the middle. He has Antonio Gandy-Galton with another big play on 3rd down as they are up near midfield. They're going to give us to Eckler on 1st down. He stays on his feet, crossing midfield into Texans territory. 2nd and 5, another give to Eckler. He is stuffed right at the line of scrimmage. Good tackle by Kevin Pierre-Louis. 3rd and 5, Herbert all day. Throwing underneath, and that's Mike Williams with another 1st down. Up to the Texans 33. They just keep on getting these 3rd down conversions. Herbert has a man wide open. That's Zach Ertz inside the 10. Down at the 6, Hightower brings him down finally, but it's goal to go. Herbert's going to keep on throwing to the end zone, nearly picked off. Would have been a huge play. Man, we were that close to having the possession of the ball, being down just 3. Maybe we could still hold him to a field goal. 2nd and goal, throw underneath is incomplete off the back of Zach Ertz. 3rd and goal, throw underneath again. It's caught by Mike Williams, and he's into the end zone. What just happened? Desmond King went for an interception when he shouldn't have. Could have just tackled him short of the goal line and made the Chargers make a decision on whether they go for it on 4th down or just kick a field goal. Instead, they're up 10, up 38-28 as Willis has a carry on the left side, picking up just 1 on the play. 2nd and 9, there's a false start on the offense, moving back. 2nd and 14. Fine, moving out to his right, stopping and throwing down the field. There's Devontae Adams with a reception. Then the 3rd quarter up near midfield, up to the 47. Good job by Divine setting his feet before this one and finding Adams down the field. Good job by Adams keeping his route going. 2nd and 8, a give to James White. He's brought down in the backfield. Now they give him a yard on the play. Empty set here on 3rd and 8. Throw left side, and it's broken up, intended for Devontae Adams. Texans are going to punt here early in the 4th quarter with Booth. And it's going to bounce inside the 10 and be downed with a good backspin on it at the 13, so not a bad punt from Booth. See if the Texans defense can get a stop. There's a carry for Eckler picking up 2 on 1st down. 2nd and 8, a throw underneath for Mike Williams. He has a 1st down up to the 24. Eckler getting a handoff. There's Dwayne Crisp in the backfield, bringing him down after a short gain. 2nd and 8. Herbert throwing over the middle again, and there's another wide open Charger. That's Zach Ertz up to the 34. Herbert all day this time, going underneath, just checking it down, doing what he can, picking up some yards, keeping them ahead of the sticks. 2nd and 5. Herbert's going to be hit and dropped at the 30. A big-time play from Charles Omenihu, forcing a 3rd and long. See if the Texans defense can finally get a stop on 3rd down. They'll throw underneath. There's Antonio Gandy-Golden. He turns a corner and has a 1st down. Every time they need a big play, the Gandy man is the one to do it. They're up to the 48 of the Texans. Already a 2-score lead, and a throw over the middle, nearly intercepted. Man, that's a critical drop again by this defense. Herbert has all day lobbing left side, one-on-one, and that's intercepted. Finally, a big play from the secondary. Michael Barr, its 1st career interception here in the 4th quarter. Maybe we can make this a 1-score game. I mean, absolutely times this leap perfect. Keenan Allen doesn't even bother turning around. We are down at the 1. Can we get out of the shadow of our own goal line? Willis barely gets out of the end zone, nearly got safetied. 2nd and 9, they go shotgun. Divine throwing underneath over the middle, and it's Brandon Cooks. He fumbles the ball. and the Chargers are going to take over at the Texans 11. I mean, who do you blame here? This is kind of a hospital ball. Derwin James laying a big hit on Cooks, but still, Divine's only option was to really make that throw. Here's a face mask on Hughes against Zach Ertz. Now it's 1st and goal from the 7. Herbert to the end zone, nearly picked off. Another dropped interception. 2nd and goal, Herbert to the end zone, touchdown, Austin Eckler. He just beat Desmond King one-on-one, ran right past him, it looks like. Yep, King got kind of pick routed, but still, no excuse. Now down 45-28. We at least get some more points on the board to make this look a little closer. Adams gained a 3 on a screen pass. 2nd and 7. Vine launching deep left side. One-on-one for Adams, and he can't make that catch. So it's 3rd and 7. Empty set. Divine moving to his right as a man open and lobs it to him. That's James White down the field up to the 46. Quick 3rd and 10. Under 4 minutes to go here in the game. Divine looking right side for Puka Williams with a nice catch on the sideline. There is a flag, but it's pass interference, so the play stands. The 31. Divine. They keep on throwing. Underneath, there's James White again. Out of bounds at the 24. Divine up near 400 yards passing. On 3rd and inches, he's moving out right. Looking down the field, nobody's open. He's going to take off, get what he can, and get out of bounds as he's up to 51 rushing yards on the day. It's goal to go. Divine moving to his left a bit. Going to spin out. Nobody's open, and he's going to pick up what he can again and go out of bounds at the 4. 2nd and goal. Divine. Moving around, hit as he throws, and it's off an offensive lineman, incomplete. 3rd and goal, empty set. Divine to the end zone, dropped by Davante Adams. They're going to have to go for it on 4th and goal. To the end zone, Adams. Did he get his feet in? No, it's incomplete. Turnover on downs. Man, I thought he had this, but not quite. Couldn't quite get both feet down in bounds. The Chargers take over from their own 4, trying to run out some clock. Austin Eckler breaking tackles up to the 18. Under 3 minutes to go. Another give to Eckler, and he's spun down there at the 22. Timeout by the Texans. 2nd and 6, motioning Ertz, and there's Hightower. Bringing down Eckler up to another short gain. 3rd and 4. Herbert going to throw it, and it's incomplete. Screen pass attempt there, so they have to punt. Texans take over with a little over 2 minutes to go. A throw on the left side for Nico Collins, out of bounds at the 44. 2nd and 3, an empty set. Divine looking over the middle, and it's just out of reach for Brevin Jordan. 3rd and 3. Probably the last play before the 2-minute warning. Moving to his right. Divine firing deep down the field for Adams, and he can't make the catch. There's a flag, and it's going to be an illegal forward pass. I mean, I thought he was right at the line, but I guess not. He was probably one step over. Adams can't make an incredible catch, but it wouldn't have mattered anyway. Texans are going to go for it on another 4th down. Throwing underneath for James White, and he can't hang on, so it's a turnover on downs. So all the Chargers need is a 1st down to ice the game. Give to Eckler. He gets the 1st down and more. I don't think anybody's going to catch him. And the Chargers have put up a 50-burger here on the Texans on Monday Night Football. He gets past this initial line of defense. He's not even really trying to score, covering up the ball with 2 hands, but it didn't matter. The Texans can get some momentum here on this last drive going into next week. I mean, it looked like Divine has thrown the ball pretty well. We have some backups out there at receiver trying to see what they can do as a throw on the right side. That is Whitfield with a nice catch up across midfield to the Chargers 46. Empty set for Divine here. Looking deep down the right side of the field. One-on-one for Whitfield, and it is incomplete. Some good late coverage there from Derwin James. Put him in a touchdown. Throw over the middle here on 2nd and 10. That's Puka Williams with another reception up to the 29. 444 passing yards so far for Divine. A throw over the middle here is offline, intended for Sheldon Dillon. 2nd and 10. Divine over the middle again for Collins, and oh, that was a hospital ball. Luckily, Collins is all right. 3rd and 10. Divine running out of time. He's going to be sacked back at the 38. They have to call a timeout. 4th and 19. For some pride, we'll see if we can get a 1st down or a touchdown, and it's incomplete off the hands of Lashley. Almost picked. The Chargers are going to win this one, 52-28. Medlock and the crew are going to have to go back to the drawing board after that defensive performance. Justin Herbert was 30 of 39, 425 passing yards, 6 touchdowns, 1 pick. We could have definitely intercepted him a bunch more. a lot of drop picks. Did all right against the ground game. Eckler really only had a couple big plays. Wasn't too mad about it. But Antonio Gandy Golden, the Gandy man, 8 for 175. Every time there was a big third down play, he was the guy that would go to. Him or Keenan Allen, who also had 6 for 42 and 2 touchdowns. Mike Williams also had 2 touchdowns. I mean, geez, who didn't score 2 touchdowns for the Chargers? Bosa had that sack. Dwight Devine, 30 of 52, 444 yards, 3 touchdowns, no picks. You couldn't have really asked much more of Devine. He had an excellent performance for a rookie in his debut. Willis, we had to kind of abandon the ground game, 11 for 39. Hopefully we can establish a better ground game next week. Devine, 57 yards. He now has 5 fumbles in his last 2 games going back to the preseason. James White, 7 receptions, 50 yards. He was our leading receiver, at least reception-wise. Cooks and Brevin Jordan also added some nice games, but Devontae Adams, 3 drops, including a touchdown that he could have had late in the game. 4 sacks allowed by this offensive line. The only one who didn't allow it was our new center, the rookie, and Middleton. That's pretty good. I'll take that. Only 1 sack from the defense, O'Menihue. That's not enough against Herbert and the way he was throwing. And the 1 pick, like we talked about, from Michael Barr, great to see him get it, but we should have had a lot more as a team. Dwight Devine does get 2,500 XP for his performance. We have a couple of upgrades to go over here. Donta Hightower, the first one, we're going to go field general. At this point in his career, I want to make him as well-rounded as possible. He gets +2 to tackle and zone coverage, not too bad. Nico Collins, another guy to upgrade. He just needs to really keep working on that route running. That's the only thing he's not really good at. Hopefully he gets some to his short route running, and he does. He also gets +2 to deep and 1 catching, not too bad. We got some coaching staff upgrades to do. Let's start over here on this XP gains for quarterback. And then we're also going to get an extra focus player for the weekly strategy. Keep making our young players better, get more experience for them. I think that's the best course of action for this team. More upgrades after the weekly training. Dwayne Crisp to be going definitely to coverage. Let's go with zone coverage. Hopefully he gets a good boost here. Could really use it, especially with the way our pass defense looked last week. He gets +3 to zone. He definitely needed that. Michael Barr gets an upgrade. I mean, he has great speed, good hands. Need to work on the coverage a bit more and tackling. Go man-to-man first, and he gets +1 to man and tackle, both things he desperately needs to keep working at. Dwight Devine gets an upgrade. He had a great performance in prime time, 400 yards passing, over 400, almost 450. Let's go scrambler, keep him a scheme fit, and his accuracy keeps on getting better and a little bit better at throwing under pressure. Needed that 1 carrying. That's really helpful. Charles Snowden, a guy who hasn't really seen the field very much in his short time here, I guess, but an edge rusher / outside linebacker. +4 to his block shed, make him a little more well-rounded there. Jimmy Moreland, you need to work on those hands, man. You've dropped a bunch of interceptions, but we can't do that. Let's go zone coverage, even out the coverages a bit. And he gets +1 press, speed, and zone. All good boosts that we desperately need there. I think it's about time we started looking at some scouting stuff. We have 2 first-round picks in this year's draft, but we're starting with a position focus. We're going left tackles in the West Coast. Tariq Atkins going to go cornerbacks in the Midwest. Those are both strengths of those regions. Mag Wilson, on the other hand, going to go right guards in the Southeast, and Chris Long, left ends in the Northeast. Of these prospects, though, I went ahead, gone position by position, and added a bunch of my favorites to this list, and then reordered them all. Let's start by looking at my favorite prospects so far that I've seen in this year's draft. Kendrick Newton, a 6'3", 232-pound receiver out of San Diego State. He has a top 5 projection at 22 years old. He has great physical ratings. Then when you get to the skill set, you see he can be good after the catch with A break tackle, B stiff arm. We don't know what the receiving skills are actually like, the catching and the route running, but still have high hopes for him if we end up somehow in that top 5 range. Hopefully not. Joe Scott, a tight end out of Florida State, has elite speed, strength, and jumping. A great change of direction and agility. He has A awareness, A run block finesse. Already looks like he's worth a 2nd-round pick just off of those 2 ratings alone. Hopefully we learn more about him as the year goes on. Mitchell Black, a center out of NC State. I know we just drafted a center, but the reason I like Mitchell Black is not because of his physicals. He's a day 3 pick who has A run block and A run block power. That is something you just really can't get in the day 3 pick. That's absolutely amazing. If he ends up being any sort of good at pass block, you absolutely get a steal. Moving on to defense, Caleb Kavanaugh out of Ohio State, a 6'6" defensive end at 21 years old, a 1st or 2nd-round pick. Great to elite strength, decent as out speed. He has B block shed, B finesse move, so you already know he's a good pass rusher and a good run stopper. That already looks like he's worth a late 1st or 2nd-round pick. Another pass rusher, Elton Booth out of Washington State, another 21-year-old. He has great to elite speed, good to great strength, absolutely great physicals. He has B power moves, so you know he's a good pass rusher. He has decent tackling. We don't know the run stopping ability, but You like what you see here already. Roman Davis, probably my favorite defensive player in this draft. 6'3" corner out of Ohio State with elite physicals. He already reminds me of Michael Barr. And then when you get to the skill set, you see B-man, B-press. I mean, I think he's worth a first-round pick, and he's only going to probably go up on my board depending on that zone coverage, catching, and some of the other combine stats. We have plenty of time, though, to look at all these prospects as the year goes on. For now, though, we got a message about a breakout player heading into next week. It is Charles Omenihu. Is a chance to go up to star dev. If he accomplishes any of those goals, that would be really nice to get another hidden dev guy on the defensive line. We're taking on the Colts, like I mentioned. Jameis Winston, good accuracy, good power. They signed him in free agency. Their backfield is loaded. Jonathan Taylor, Raheem Mostert, Nyheim Hines. I mean, that's the best 3 running back system I've ever seen in my entire life. How do you stop that? Receiving wise, Christian Kirk, Russell Gage, and Michael Pittman. I mean, he killed us last year, but they added 2 more guys above him. Overall wise, we'll see how we handle that. Darius Leonard is going to miss the game with a shoulder strain. That is a huge loss for the Colts defense. He absolutely could have helped out against our run game. Melvin Ingram, they signed him in the offseason. He's going to be a pass rusher we have to deal with. Their D-line is pretty good with DeForest Buckner and then Stewart. And then Kwity Paye, a rookie. Oh no, he was a rookie last year. He's now a second-year player out of Michigan. They lost to the Eagles 20-17. Like we mentioned, everybody in the AFC South lost. Winston was 18-33, 2 touchdowns, no picks, 210 yards, so he really wasn't great, but he wasn't bad. And you get to the ground game, they didn't really run the ball very much. 17 carries for Taylor, 56 yards. Didn't even see any carries from Raheem Mostert. Receiving-wise, Kirk and Gage, both with a receiving touchdown, but somehow Michael Pittman went catchless. Hopefully he does that against us somehow. I mean, after what he did to us last year, that's all we can really hope for. So yeah, as you can tell, everybody in the division lost, so the winner of this game will probably be first in the division. We'll take on the Colts, first of 4 straight division games. I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.